Welcome to Module 3. This is how you can play to win with the Dispute and Processor Playbook. But before I hop in, are you playing to play or are you playing to win? That's going to be super crucial that you ask yourself. Playing to play in this scenario would mean that you're in business just for the sake of being in business. But playing to win as an entrepreneur, coach, consultant, etc. would mean that you're doing all the steps necessary to make sure that you continue to succeed and grow your business so that all angles are cared for. I highly recommend that you do not allow SEPA direct debits. I also don't proactively ever advocate for PayPal. They tend to side with the buyer, not the seller, regardless of whether or not you have evidence. I have a preference for Wise, for ACH or direct deposit. Another thing that you should know, U.S. banks sometimes allow up to 6 months to file a dispute or a chargeback. This is why you never want to put all your eggs in one basket. And your main focus, your main priority is still keeping open dialogue, open line of communication with all of your clients. Part 1. When you get a dispute. Number 1, do not react. Instead, you want to respond after you've prepared all of your documentation. Why? Well, that's simple. You need to, as a service provider or freelancer or coach or consultant, be able to have with absolute 100% certainty that you provided what was in writing and that you tried to communicate with this client. You tried to solve whatever issue or sentiment or concerns that came up along the way, preceding the dispute or the chargeback. Number 2, create a new folder inside of the client's folder labeled dispute case. Number 3, use and edit the dispute template that is provided in this course. Number 4, embed any Zoom recording links, screenshots, Loom links, dates, or any necessary context. Try and keep it brief, though, for the information that you include along with these links or screenshots. Number 5, as an added measure, if you only communicate with your client on Facebook via Messenger or Instagram or Slack or Discord, WhatsApp, SMS, whatever it is, make sure that you screen record that or do a Loom. And then upload that link as well into this same folder that you've made inside of Google Drive or wherever you're storing this virtually. Part 2. Send a message to your client. There are 2 scenarios that are the most common. A, if that client seemed really happy and they never actively were requesting a refund, told you they wanted to pause, or indicated that hey, there's a problem, or you felt it in the back of your mind, then the best process here would be that you ask if that client knows why you received a dispute or a chargeback. The second alternative, B, if that client has been unhappy or avoiding replying to you, they ghosted you completely, then just follow up, message them, not emotionally or reactively. Just message the client to let them know that you received a dispute and you have responded to the merchant, whatever that merchant might be. 7, make sure to respond to the payment processor as well. Don't forget this step. For example, if your customer's credit union or their financial institution flagged everything and outreached to you, then you want to respond to that person or that case manager. If it's Stripe, likewise, there will be a notification inside of the dashboard in Stripe and PayPal and so forth. This way that you are presenting your side of things on the case and the situation, giving context and the evidence. Number 8, if you chat with your customer, usually on social media or text, then just make sure that you follow up and you send the same information that you've already messaged to the client from step number 6. Instead, now in an email, this creates an additional evidence trail, proving that you tried to contact the client or resolve the situation. Again, this is not legal advice. I am not a lawyer, but this is what has worked for me and countless other entrepreneurs, saving them thousands upon thousands of dollars in disputes. Main action item before you finish this video. Take the next 15 to 20 minutes to download the dispute template that is provided in this course and use it immediately if you have a client who has recently submitted a chargeback. Then download the dispute and processor playbook as a PDF and save it for later. It's a recap of all this same information. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.